The Labyrinth Giveth and Taketh Project. Socially Engaged Art Education in the Suburbs. Proposal Presentation for Art in Alternative Settings for the University of Florida by Karen Perry Anderson, spring of 2014. To understand my project, it helps to have a definition for socially engaged art. Socially engaged art has its roots in performance art. It is situated in the real world. The artist is a provider of frameworks on which experiences can form and sometimes be directed and channeled to generate new insights around a particular issue. It does not revolve around the construction of objects to be consumed by a passive bystander. Instead, there must be an art of action, interfacing with reality and taking steps to repair a social bond. People are busy. That is an undisputable fact in the suburbs of most cities. Busy making a living, maintaining a home, attending church, fulfilling family obligations, attending children's activities, serving their community, and focusing on self-care. Serving their community and focusing on self-care? When did those two needs make the list of things to do on the weekly activity board of suburban kitchens? The answers to those rhetorical questions are the subject of my proposal and how I could find solutions to solve them. To bring an already busy group of people together to collect trash blowing around their housing development, I needed to provide the right type of social engagement. I wanted to involve my neighbors in an art project as a way of beginning a conversation about the arts in their lives. I wanted help in cleaning up the trash in the neighborhood. I wanted my busy neighbors to experience some sort of recognition of the need for self-care amidst their busy worlds. At the same time, I wanted to reduce the amount of grass in my large yard to make way for a more environmentally friendly landscape. And suddenly there it was, the solution to all of the problems. I would create a labyrinth in my yard for people to walk in exchange for bags of trash collected when they are walking through the neighborhood. The labyrinth would allow them to slow down and concentrate on only themselves. When they would reach the middle, they would be allowed to take a ceramic disc imprinted with a word that matches what they needed emotionally at the time. Resources were abundant. I had a yard located on the bike and walking path, and plenty of people walked by every day. And while my license plate was obvious to some, part of the aspect of socially engaged art is the exchange that occurs between the artist, or in this case, the art educator, and the community involved in the project. Research has shown that walking a labyrinth can lower your blood pressure. Some claim that it aids focus in problem solving. It is also a way of removing yourself from your daily routine and not having to be in control of where you are heading. Supplies for this project are minimal. The trash bags will be provided by the contractors who are working in the area. The trash will be put into a common container also provided by the contractors. I will create the ceramic discs and jar container that will hold them. My labyrinth will be temporary and made out of weather-resistant rope held down by metal tie-downs, and it will have limited hours. I'm hoping the desire for having a labyrinth permanently created in the housing development will develop from conversations with the participants.